Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and I sell used stuff on eBay. We got almost 50 orders going out today. I think it's like 48. Also a lot of multi-quantity. I'm not sure if those are counted in that number or not. Who knows? Anyways, we got a lot of stuff, so we're gonna go over what sold today. I got media and clothing and like fabric and sewing machine parts on the table, and then we'll go over everything else off of that. Also, I got a return this morning. Very weird. I'm supposed to get a return for a sewing machine part, a presser foot. There was this massive, huge box, and that's not what was in there. So we're gonna talk about that at the end. If you don't want to see what sold, skip ahead to that, but let's get after it. All right, so we had a great weekend of sales, many orders over $100, including this painting. We'll talk about that later when we talk about everything else, but let's just get into it right here. We got Williams of West Point, kind of a vintage / antique book. Josiah's gonna slide by himself. The boys are out here playing, so they're gonna be making noise. I'm sorry about that. Josiah is sliding. We got Tom Petty. We got Childcraft. This is number 1. And we got 2 books on boilers. We got low pressure boilers and questions and answers about steam and hot water heating. It's not quite boilers, but pretty much the same idea. Boiler books in general do pretty good for me. Always worth looking up. A lot of them can be easily over $100. Let's see what else we got. We got a Ninja Turtles coloring book. Really cool. I think this had a couple of pages colored in if I remember correctly, but most of it's still there. And pages that are colored are not done too badly. And the one more book, A More Excellent Way, Be in Health by Henry Wright. I believe those are all the books going out today. Ninja Turtle book, not a lot of money, but really cool. 1 DS game, Glory of Hercules. I only have like 4 DS games listed right now, not very many. So glad to see that sell. These are Time Life CDs, and if you get a bunch that are the same, these are all classic country. These are new sealed. You have some really good value here. These sold for $50. We got some records going out. These are what I call my craft record lots. They're either in bad condition, lots of scratches, or they're just stuff that generally isn't worth selling any other way. So I sold 3 of these to the same buyer. It's like $20 plus shipping. Very happy there. That's a multi-quantity listing. I count to 25, wrap them in saran wrap, and add 1 more to that, the quantity on that listing every time I do those. So not a lot of time involved in that. Very happy. I get a lot of multi-quantity orders with that listing. Here we go. We got 1 single record going out. The Talking Bible, St. Matthew. This is chapter 16 through 28. I got $8 plus a lot of international shipping for that. This is a lot of DVDs. This is how I sell my bulk DVDs. 85 of them fit really great in a box. And I got $27 for this lot. I just take 1 picture of all the spines, them all stacked up, put them in here, put the number on it. This is number 4, because last time I started, I think there was 4 or 5 lots that I listed. I didn't have any listed before, so I just named them box 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 4 sold. This is a big lot of Boy Scout stuff. We got some just manuals and then bigger books. I got like $50 or $55 for that lot. Very happy with that. Another great sell. Love is Evil, little DVD. This has been listed a while, but still made a little bit of profit. Jericho, are you okay? He's okay. We got The Sims on PC. This has been listed 2 years, so it was on a pretty good sale. And the same for this. I actually listed these at the same time, and they both sold Saturday within like 30 minutes of each other. Echo Nightmare. 1 piece of software going out. We got Office, Home, and Student 2010. I usually price these pretty low so they'll sell fast because I'm worried about zeros on them. Haven't ever got one, but I'm worried. So I list them slow, or list them low, let them go fast, so less likely to have an issue. 1 sewing machine foot pedal. Those always sell pretty quickly if you price them correctly. And then we got a presser foot. This is what I got returned today that was supposed to be in just a little envelope, and it was in a massive box. It was like 20 by 14 by 6, somewhere around there. 1 other gear going out here today. That's it for sewing machine parts. Not a lot of clothing. Very strange. Sold a lot of stuff this weekend, but not much clothing. We got this jersey right here. 1 pair of Vans. 1 pair of camo pants. And then a whole bunch of fabric. 4 of these are going out to the same buyer. I am going to refund any excess shipping because they asked about it. If they don't ask, I don't refund any extra shipping. Those 4 are going out to the same buyer. And then we got these 2. Cool little cheetah print there, or leopard, or some sort of animal. And then some green piece. So yeah, 6 pieces of fabric. That's really great. This pair of shoes, the same buyer bought 3 of these pairs on, I believe, Saturday, and then 3 more on Sunday. So a total of 6 pairs we're shipping out for like $282 plus shipping. I only have like 4 of those pairs left, and I've sold like around 50. So kind of sad that that's finally coming to an end. Do have some in size 8, which are not selling very well though. And then finally, 1 piece of automotive glass, Dodge Brothers. So I'm gonna get off here, help the boys out because they are fighting over a toy. Ship this out, clear off the table, and then we will reload it with everything else. So let's go. Hey guys, what's going on? All right, here is everything else we got going out. So real quickly, we got 2 of these Spider-Man puzzles. Kind of some older puzzles, put them together, sold them in a lot. I've also got this little tattoo supply thing, power supply, tattoo gun. This is an older radio. I actually sold it as is. It's got tubes in it, old tube, car radio, very, very cool. This was actually in my house growing up down in the basement. Dad was cleaning out the basement one day, so I got to take that out. Here's a new wave. This is not new in the box, even though it has the original box. I actually did not put the box in the pictures just because it's in bad shape, but I am going to use it partially for the shipping. 1 little Zippo going out. These usually sell for like 10 bucks or at least. Just a very basic black one. Cord to a rival something or other. I think electric skillet. Usually just selling the cord is a better play than shipping out the whole thing. 2 Ford parts, multi-quantity listing. They bought 2 of them. Very, very happy there. 1 exhaust manifold. I actually organized those the other day. I've got like 20 of them, which is crazy. A bunch of exhaust manifolds listed right now. A Smitty's belt. This is for like fishing. You put your pole in there. It's this whole big giant thing. Pretty cool. A toaster. I cut the cord on this because this thing was in bad shape and not working. I didn't want anybody else trying to make that thing work. So I cut the cord off of it and I sold it as is for parts. Still got like 20 bucks for that toaster though. Pretty cool. This is the last of these ISO 7Xs that I have. I can pick these up around here for less than $1 a piece. And I know where I can go get a whole bunch of them right now, but I only make like 5 bucks on each of them. It is a multi-quantity listing, which is nice, but they take forever to sell and they take up a lot of space. So I am now decided I'm done with them. No longer going to worry about them. Duralast power steering hose. This has been listed about a year, so I did take a low offer on it. Move it out. And then this Kiss skateboard. This thing actually has the saran wrap on it still, but it's got some damage and some issues to it. You see here, like, some of these holes are kind of blown out. Yeah, this is the worst one. There we go. Definitely condition issue. Still got $80 for that. The shape it's in. Very happy that sold. It's partially because I didn't have a good way of storing that because it doesn't fit in my totes. Don't really have a good storage system for things these sizes. These 3 actually all right here. Not a good way to store them. Try to stay away from things this size because I don't ship it very much. So I don't keep those boxes on hand. And I don't have a good way of storing that stuff. So this is the shape of things I try not to buy. And then this right here. Try not to buy this stuff like this either, but this thing is just so gorgeous. And I got a really good value on this. We sold it for $100 plus $175 shipping. It is not going to cost that much to ship it out. Already got the shipping quote. It's gonna be like $125 to ship it, but I wanted to put some padding in that shipping price just so I could pay for all the boxes and bubble wrap and everything that's gonna go into that. So anyways, let's talk about this return that I just got in. All right, so here's this return that we got. It was supposed to be a presser foot off of a sewing machine, which would be like this very tiny package. Anyways, let me put this down, show you guys what's actually in here. It's a bedding set. Tommy Bahama. I actually scanned the barcode on this. It's worth like $100, $125, which is ridiculous. So yeah, there's the barcode right there. I don't know what happened. I think I know what happened though. So I think what happened is this person was returning 2 items, this to one seller and the presser foot to me, and they just got the labels mixed up. That's what I think happened. I had actually already refunded the buyer because I usually do that. as soon as it says delivery confirmed on the eBay app, I just go ahead and refund them. But I don't know what to do with this now. What would you do? Put in the comments down below. I think I have an idea what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to reach out to the buyer and see what happens. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to reach out to the buyer. What would you do? Put it down in the comments. Weird situation. I got this instead of what I sold back. But this is worth way more than what I sold. So if I resell this, I'm actually in a better spot. I don't know. Weird. What would you do?